All right, welcome back to Vampire Survivors. Last round ended, I think, unfairly to me, to myself. It seemed pretty shitty that it ended that way, but we're gonna give it a go again. Hopefully, we don't have the same thing. We did buy the upgrade for greed because we did get the gold from the last run, which is almost 5,000. Which we were right there. We were gonna get it. Um, but we'll give this another try. I think we had the right idea. I think we stick in the inlaid library, and we go for some free items. I think last time we did decide that Rune Tracer was going to call. I think we just go King's Bible here early, though. Yeah, I'm a little frustrated after the last one, but we try again. Hopefully we can get it this time. Rune Tracer instead of Fire Wand here, I think, is a good call. We do want Whip again, because like I said, being able to heal ourselves is solid. Okay, Magic Wand. Okay, just kind of mow through some stuff. And I'm trying to decide if I liked the crown. I think I liked our setup pretty well, except for the Fire Wand. That was the only part of our build that I didn't really feel meshed well. But, what can you do, right? We try again. We go again, right? And getting our equipment topped out early is, I think, more important than the spells itself, but at the same time, I think it's a little bit more difficult. Okay, let's just kind of carve our way through a little bit here. Let's go Tract Orb 2. And I know last time I cut the health situation, our damage a little bit low for the early parts of the run, and it made things a little sketchy for the start of it, but once we got going, I think it was okay. Duplicator's a must. So I guess it's not a must, but Duplicator, I think, drastically makes things easier. Not sure what I'm going to do if we have the game bug out again like it did that last run. It kind of seemed a bit unfair. We have a nice little stack of attract orbs here. We should be able to pull a bit of extra XP in here early. And we'll be getting XP buffs as well as we go. Okay, Magic Wand. We're just kind of inching our way to the right. We're not full-blown sprinting, but we're making our way downtown, walking fast. Ideally, it'd be awesome if we could get our equipment stuff full and get the mask before we pick up our first chest, because the mask seems to increase your gold you get from the chest and stuff like that pretty well. Okay, Duplicator level 2, yes. We may not need to get Whip, but we'll see. Speaking of our first boss, I'm trying to decide how I want to tackle this here. Do we go knife? I don't like knife. Fuck it. I think the gauntlet does work pretty well with King's Bible, so I think it's fine. But we may end up in a situation where we can't even evolve it, so. We'll have to do a little bit of figuring that out. Okay, Rune Tracer. We're really not getting the equipment in a pace that I consider good right now. let's grab this. Okay, I guess the gold from the chest is always pretty good. There's the mask, but we really don't want to take the mask right now. So let me break this down a little bit for myself here. The book is free, so wand is taken care of. We have Rune Tracer, so that's 2 spots saved. Those 2 are taken up by Duplicator and that orb, right? So theoretically, I should be able to evolve everything else I picked up to this point. Let's get Axe. Oh, but we're going to get Mask as well. But Mask's free. That's right. Let's take Hollow Heart and try to look for Whip at the end here. I think that should be okay. King's Bible, level 4, yep. Now, we aren't getting Crown this run, though, so that's kind of... I guess we still could. We could go Crown instead of... Bracer. Get equipment. I guess it just depends on if it shows up before the stuff for evolutions and stuff show up. Grab this. Should be fine. So we may not be getting as much XP this run. It's definitely possible that we end up with less desirable or less than the same XP, but I don't think that's a huge deal. I don't think that's where we're going to be getting a lot of our gold from. I think a lot of our gold's coming from chests as well as, well, mainly from chests, I guess. Tracked Orb 5. Fuck it. To work our way back left here soon. Empty Tome's free. Spellbinder we need for Bible, right? Right. It's equipment. So we're looking for Whip for our weapon, as well as Candelabra. I think Candelabra is pretty important, so I think that's one that I would hate to miss on here. Oh, well, that was not what I expected, but... Okay, King's Bible, yes. And as soon as we get Candelabra, we can go grab the equipment, because it's these last 2 things are both equipment pieces, so as soon as we cap out our equipment slots with stuff, then we can go and grab up to 7, so... That's the plan. Hopefully this time we don't lose it. Hopefully we don't lose it from our unlucky game crash, as that is a regular occurrence for me, I guess. A little bit slim on the enemy spawns right here, so it's a little sketchy. I wish they wouldn't do this. I wish there wasn't like these weird chunks of time where like nothing is spawning. It's kind of... It makes it hard to do. Because like I'm not getting a lot of XP here. Because the enemy types just aren't right now. We're not getting a lot. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Okay, Rune Tracer. Would appreciate some equipment game. More specifically, the Candelabra. So that I can do this. I'm tired of spinning my wheels here. I thought we were only level 1 on Duplicator for some reason. Okay, we're back over by the mask. I'm hoping we get Candelabra here and we can just grab it and get headed back to the left. I think we're behind pace from where we were last run, which is not great. That's not Candelabra. This is not going great by any stretch of the imagination. We are getting ghosts now, so the XP rate should pick up a bit. It's still not great. I would take Crown over Candelabra if it popped. It's not what I'm looking for. The problem is I still don't have my last weapon, so I'm still getting options for spells and stuff as well. And that is ultimately, I think, kind of leading us into a bad situation here. Fuck. This is really, really not going well. Well, we're not evolving wand here, so it's kind of... This is frustrating. Wow. Okay, we're not doing well here. It's frustrating because last run we had everything going so well, I think, and then Game Crash just kind of sent us on a path of despair. We did get Candelabra, so let's head back for the mask here. Still haven't gotten Whip yet, or seen it. King Bible. Candelabra, get me some more space. We're starting to rack up a little bit of XP. Not getting what I need, though. Let's go Axe. Get. Candelabra. I need to head back to get the spell book, but I'm also trying to finish off my build here. Kind of disappointment. I wish, I guess he's just going to follow us, though, so it's fine. I wish I had the book right now already, though, because I'm probably going to accidentally kill him before I get over to where I want to be. Stone Mask. The Lancet is one of the things that's missing out of my book, but I'm not sure where it's at. Okay, yeah, I'd say we're healthfully behind where we were last run. But that could change. I guess we'll see. I need the book. Oh, no crosses. Missing out on a whip would be a little bit disappointing, but not a lot you can do about it. Oh, I don't have something level 8 already. Do I have King's Bible? Fuck. Let's just keep going. Fuck it. Didn't really think about it. I was like, I wish I could evolve my wand. Meanwhile, I've got King's Bible ready to evolve, and I'm just running away from the treasure chest. But it's like we're so far left now, I feel like it's kind of too late to turn back to go grab it. Really need the game to help me out and give me the book here soon. That was a red ruby. Not what I wanted. I don't even know if it's possible for 2 chests to be on the ground at the same time, so that's possibly why I didn't get that there. I didn't pass the book already, did I? I feel like I've been going left for a long time. That'd be a big mistake on my part if it was. There it is. Okay, book's gone. XP's really dragging right now, though. Let's go Candelabra, just try to increase our space a bit. Give me a book, give me a chest, buddy, please. I know there is one back there, sir. I'm on my way back for it. I would just like to get, nope, okay. Stone Mask. Oh, this is bad. There's a lot of things that could have gone better here. Still haven't found Whip, huh? I didn't really think about it there, but I'm sitting here kind of... I just like realized there's still new stuff, like stuff that's like, oh, you don't have this in your build yet. You could take it. Oh, we got Whip though, thankfully. I think Whip's gonna add a bit here. Probably not immediately, but let's go Stone Mask. Really need to get Whip levels. I think we see Whip, we automatically level it up. Candelabra is always big. Give me a chest, please. It's probably not going to because there's still that one on the ground back there. Which is all bad. The fact that... Okay, good. Okay, Bible's leveled up. That's huge. We're on our way back for the other book, the other chest. I keep saying book. But the King's Bible's cleaning up right now. It's powering us. Let's go Bracer. So I think Bracer's ridiculous with Bible, if I'm not mistaken. Whip. Let's go Rune Tracer to 8. Let's go Bracer to 4. Probably should have done the knife, but let's go Stone Mask to 5. There's a ton of XP all around me. Okay, Wand is evolved. Good. We are still woefully behind, but we're heading the right direction. Whip, whip, yep. Whip. Keep it up, keep it up. What do we got? Anything to evolve right now? No. Knives, axes. Okay. We may push to try to get something to evolution level before we pick up the chest. Knife to 7. Knife to 8. Okay, let's go back. There's a bat here. Give a chest. Yes. Sweet, knives are evolved. And they're huge. Just grab this now. We didn't really need to, but we might as well. We're doing okay. This kind of started off worse, but I think it's okay at this point. I think everything's kind of working out well with each other here. I don't think I needed whip. But it is what it is. It won't hurt to have, for sure, but... yeah, let's just keep working. Axe. Because we definitely want to get things evolved. I don't know what our chances are. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 levels. I think last time we were at gold bag level at level 20. Or at 20 minutes, sorry, rather. And it's probably not going to happen this time. That's a lot of levels we need to pick up. We also did not get chests from a couple of the elite/boss mobs, so it's kind of... it also makes sense because we don't have crowns, so our XP rate's lower. But I don't know how big of a deal that is. Okay. We're working it. We're doing our best. So we're ready for Evolve on the whip. There's a boss up there. Let's go handle that. Okay, good. That's good. 295. We're almost at 2K. I think our gold count is higher despite everything, though, at this point in the run than it was last time. Axes. Okay. Axes again. $2,013 coins. We are picking up levels at a decent rate. Not insane, but decent. Hopefully... okay, axes? That's the last thing I don't have evolved, right? Is axes? Yes. And Rune Tracer, but Rune Tracer doesn't evolve, so it's kind of a moot point. Cooldowns. And we're not quite at the same point in the run, but we're still doing okay. I was gonna say I was like, oh, we're not getting spells anymore in the level ups. And I just realized I forgot it's level 8. Everything's capped out. Just gotta evolve it. But we need to find a treasure chest for that, so. Let's go empty tome to 5. We're actually getting levels at a decent rate, so it's not... we may not be as far behind as it seems. We are still relatively far behind. Don't get it twisted, but big. Triple chest is huge. Okay, we're gaming. Okay, skulls are coming in. We're about halfway to the 5,000 point. A little late, but we're there. We're getting there. But we do need to start we need to get the levels going. Because we're gonna run out of time if we don't. We got 2 more levels before we start getting gold coin bags. Or a treasure chest with like a triple. I'm gonna get reckless for treasure chests and stuff like that. If I see them, I'm gonna do what I have to kill the enemy and get the drops. Especially after I was robbed of it last run. I think it was at 4K. My gold, I've definitely fallen behind on the gold count right now. I think I was at like 4K with like 23 minutes or something like that. So let's see though. Let's do the best we can, right? There's not getting any big XP drops here, which is a little frustrating. There's a bat. Definitely needs to die. It did not give me a big treasure, but that's okay. 28. 29. We'll see. It's going to come down to how things go at the end, I think, but because they could go poorly, they could go alright. But we don't give up hope here. Okay, Bitcoin bag. Almost at 3,000, so we're getting there. It's just not super quickly. Seven minutes to go. Alright. Bitcoins. Okay, so we're now officially at like the 2K away threshold. There's a chance. But we're going to need some treasure chests to do some decent things for us here. This guy's going to give us treasure, thankfully. Got it. Not a triple, unfortunately. 151 is a little bit of a low number, but you don't complain about the gold at this point. You don't give the game any reason to try to crash on you, hopefully. Close to another level up is big. I also need to make sure I don't accidentally click on the chicken. We don't want the chicken. $24 minutes. We're getting some good witch waves here. We're cleaving them pretty good here. They're not giving us a ton of resistance. Okay. 36. If we keep killing waves like this, we got it. But if we don't... Oh, was that a tractor orb I just got? All I see is like a wave of numbers as I'm running through these guys, so... 38. I think we're in a good shape here. Bats. Skeleton guys. Taking a lot of damage. But I'm also doing a lot of damage, so. 42. It feels like the money bags are increasing in value here. This guy wants to murder us, probably. Okay, big coin bag. 43. I want to kill this guy. Okay, cool. Too bad not a triple. Would have been really nice. 280, those big. 46, 86. Okay. Just gotta hold it together. Hold. Money. I want to say they changed the last wave of enemies here. And this is, I think it was the Gorgon head guys before, wasn't it? I guess we're not at the 28-minute mark. I think it has time to change still. Got it. They should get us to 5K. It did. Okay, good. Now, I could do one of two things. I could try to finish this run out. Or I could just commit some... I guess I could try to kill myself, but... it's proving to be difficult. Just in order to avoid another crash completely erasing my ability to feel the happiness. But I would also like to try to hit level 100, so it's kind of... Excuse me. I'm hiccuping. It stands right now, nothing is really getting close enough to hit us, so it's kind of... Or if they are, we're doing enough damage to mitigate it. 94. I don't know if we'll hit 100 here. There's a chance. Just the amount of mobs there are is kind of insane. And I think this is the way to do it. You just kind of comb up and down the front of the enemy lines. Where everything's kind of getting hit. Money! Coins. Okay, you know what? This has been an adventure. Coins. Be able to do some meta progression after this run. We have hit the 28-minute mark, so now the witches are here. As well as the Gorgon heads. The Gorgon heads are actually... They're putting up a little bit of resistance. It's kind of interesting. There's red rubies flying in at an astronomical rate. I think I could just AFK the rest of this, possibly. I'm just going to kind of gyrate around and kill and collect red rubies. Doing pretty well. Level 101. Shit, we're getting some levels here. I guess when you have a build like this, once you get to this point, it's like the Attract Orb is kind of the thing that brings this ending part together. It lets you collect the rubies without putting yourself in too much harm's way. Because there's a large amount of them dropping. So you kind of just go into full destruction mode, basically. And then the last minute, they decide to throw full waves of champions at you. Which is still not really a huge bother. Because they can't make it in. Sometimes they can't make it in. Oh, I got scared there. I was like, it's crashing. That would have made me really sad. Got a good amount of gold from this run. All right, 10 seconds. Level 113 up, pretty good. I picked up chicken instead. That's disappointing. And he tried to murder me. Sweet, we got there though. We unlocked Domario. And let's go ahead and actually... Permanent 40% duration and speed, minus 40% movement speed. And he starts with King's Bible, huh? This fellow here. Interesting. So we have some options for next time we play. We'll probably pick up the Lancet. I don't know what the other thing here is that I have never picked up. Nothing comes to mind by looking at this. Because it's one of these back-end weapons. Lancet, and who the hell knows. Power up, we could do... We had enough for growth, but then we paid for the characters. So it's kind of... It is what it is. Let's get move speed, and let's get cooldowns. We're getting there on the completion here. We got greed maxed. Everything's going a good direction, but we'll figure the rest out. So we're going to call it a video there. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you all next time.